EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens and themselves. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. A little juke. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 29 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
180.
Here's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 46 yards. And the Ravens have cut the lead back down to 2. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He's got it, so they take just the 1 here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first.
Ravens 7. Tyler Loop to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get...
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
No, we changed it. Whatever.
A first down carry for Henry.
Henry.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Now 2nd and 5.
Hey, report. Report. Whatever.
Again, it's Henry. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They go play action now. Jackson. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
At the 23-yard line.
Hey, report. Report. 180. Sit up.
Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Hey. Go right here. 180. Cut.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Go right here. Middle.
Play action. Now Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Throwing is Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Jackson going to keep it. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
Makes the score. Ravens 15. Ravens 8.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Hey.
Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it inside the 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. They were in the dime. They had 6 defensive backs there. So go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, now how about this return? And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 6.
You are X. Ready, shot. Ready, shot. Ready, shot.
They'll run it again with Henry. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Play action. It's Jackson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Now it's Jackson. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Jackson going to keep it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Sit on. 180.
They'll drop to throw. That's going deep for Bateman. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football.
Hey, middle. Report.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. It's caught inside the 25. And down to the 19-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And how about that on 3rd down? So many different directions an offense can go. Throw it out wide to the receivers, get it to their speedy running back. They changed up everything and handed it to the fullback, and he surprised them all and picked up a first down.
The pitch to Henry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
180. Hey, Ozzie. Sit up.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Jackson going to keep it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And able to get this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Hey, hey. Yo.
To throw is Jackson. Going deep for Hopkins. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now it's Jackson. Look at the big fella go. And finally brought down at the 38. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
From the gun, Jackson. His throw incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And now here is another interception.
Oh, you quit. You quit. Pick 5. You quit. You quit. Pick 5, you quit. Yeah, you quit. Get him out of here. What you talking about? Fuck you up for real.
I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from from Baltimore. He fields it from the 8. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Real set. Reset.
Straight to the air they go. And his first pass falls incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. So second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Reset. Reset.
On second and 10 now, Darnold finds him on the slant. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's good.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
Reset.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
We're going to set.
Tight end motioning right.
Set.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up third and 8.
Yard gain on the play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Reset.
On third down, Walker. Play not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. Fourth down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Reset.
Now Darnold, fourth down. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
180. Sit on. Sit on.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Has room down the left sideline. Now he's past the 25. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal.
Sit on. 180. Sit on. Sit on.
Henry punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That is Tyler Loop, now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing. Tyler Loop to kick off.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Here we go, set. Reset.
From the gun, Darnold. Look at that power, deep left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. Will take the interception back inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get an interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
31-yard line.
Onward.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Onward.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Ready, sit hot. Hey, sit hot. Ready, shot.
Play fake, Jackson. Buying some time right. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
17 yards.
A pickup of 17. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Sit hot. Ready. Sit hot.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Back to the bank.
Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6.
Sit hot. Ready, shot. Sit hot.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 15-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Yo.
Lamar off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
You gotta make a move.
Working quickly here.
You gotta make it happen. What are you? Nice shot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Loop knocks it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Makes the score.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Tyler Loop to kick off.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
We go sack.
Taking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
We go sack.
To throw, here's Darnold. That's taken in by Cup. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now Darnold. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
New set of downs for him from the 31. And again, it's Darnold. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 1-score game before halftime. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game.
Seahawks 7. Jason Myers to kick off.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Finish it on. Finish it on.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
180. Sit on. 180. Finish it. Sit on.
Lamar now from the gun. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Sit on. Sit on.
Now air it out on 3rd. He rolls to his right. He's going for it himself. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Sit on. Sit on. Sit on. Sit on.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs.
That's a lot of trust you're putting in the guy who's known for shortening necks. These fullbacks are not relied to go get you distances like that, but he was up for the challenge.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
180. 180. Finish it. Sit on.
Playing favorites with the fullback here. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
180. Sit on. Cut.
Now pitch it to Henry. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Here's what I know, Kate. When they go back and look at that play on tape after this game, they're going to see all 11. It took every one of them. It took a good pitch from the quarterback. Don't minimize that. Pitch out in front of him, eyes by that running back down the field, and everybody blocking to create that nice chunk run.
Now Jackson off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Has it at the 7. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex, right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Oh, he quit. Got me keep playing this shit. He quitting on.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off in Detroit. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Cut. Black 20. Black 20.
Off play action, Goff. Throwing deep right away. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hits his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
First down throw from Goff. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock, all thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friend, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
13.
Here's Henry running left. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Play action now with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Making the call himself. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
Henry running to the left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ozzie! 180! Sit hot! 180! Hey! What is shot? Sit hot!
They go play fake with Jackson. Headed out right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Escapes out to the left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this two-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. On the move, headed right. And that's brought in for two, Brock. That's going to put them up 8-0. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
180!
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Give him 25 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. One quarter away so far. 8-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back at beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They start out 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Completed to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
They go play action with Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Complete to Jameer
A dose of the
Gibbs.
hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 8 yards.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Just a yard away on 3rd and goal. Here's the jumbo package.
We go tonight. What's that? 180.
Trying to sneak here, Goff. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Hey, tonight. What's up?
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they stop him. No touchdown.
Woo! Don't you quit
No
now.
first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. Tonight. Sit up.
The drive begins with Henry. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Tackle made at his own
Gained a little
30-yard
bit
line.
there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Ford Field on its way. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
Change it. Hey, Alpha, tonight. Tonight. Tonight.
The give to the fullback. And boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
No gain on the play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
180. 180. No, we changed it. What is it on?
Backed up in the end zone. Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Mark Andrews.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
It's not. It's not. 180. UAA. Sit up.
4th down. It's Jackson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, Kirby Joseph gets him. It's an interception. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about his safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kyle Hamilton.
That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Like 20. Hey, tonight.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Another one caught by St. Brown. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. That one good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Five still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go, tonight. White 20. Turbo.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Maverick, here we go. Hold on. 180. Ric Flair. What's that?
From the gun, Goff. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there.
What? 120. Turbo.
They'll go for it, Goff. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression.
Oh, he quit too? Oh my gosh. This shit is crazy. Oh.